Hey, Paul Tangren here with Red Rock Real Estate. Hey, giving you my annual 2024 State of the Market in Real Estate. Just want to give you an idea. I've taken statistics from the Washington County MLS and also opinions from Paul. So it's kind of intertwined with both of them. And so take it as it is. But as far as real estate goes, there's four main components that make up the market, that makes it run. The first one is inventory or the supply. The second one is demand. The third one is the affordability. And the fourth one is interest rates. Those are the four factors, in my personal opinion, that affects real estate. Inventory in southern Utah is growing. In fact, we're up about 9% year to date through October. And so what does that mean? It means that there's more options for buyers to look at. That's also going to keep prices a little bit more stable. Homes listed between 200 and 500,000, they're actually down 4%. But homes between 500,000 and 5 million, they're actually up almost 13%. And the sweet spot for most buyers, you know, that home between 500 and 750,000, they're up about 8%. And so that again is good. And why are those inventory numbers up? I think a lot of it is because sellers have been holding out on listing their properties because interest rates went so high and they didn't want to give up these lower interest rates that they had. But as time goes on and life moves on, people have to move on, and so people are now being willing to put their home on the market. So that's a good thing for buyers. Next thing is demand. Washington County and southern Utah in whole is in huge demand. We all know that. My 20 years, or roughly 20 years of doing real estate, I've been through the real estate crash, I've been through COVID and everything. The one thing that's remained constant through all of that is the demand for southern Utah has never waned. People have always wanted to get here and they try to find any way possible to do so. The sales of our market through October of 2024, the sales are actually up. We're up almost 9% in sales. So that is a great thing. And again, the property sales, the properties between 2 and 500,000 are down. Properties between 500 and 5 million are up almost 14%. Again, in that sweet spot, the 500 to 750,000, we're up almost 4% on there. And so that shows you that people are buying properties and are going to continue to do so. There are many different factors that are driving the demand here in southern Utah. Economically, we're having all kinds of growth. The continued growth of Desert Color with the Larry H. Miller Megaplex and a lot of different businesses going on out there. You got Black Desert that just came to town. The PGA Tour was a huge success, got tons of exposure nationally through the TV. The LPGA is coming, going to do the exact same thing. The hot pots that are coming out there in Laverkin. There's many different things that I can continue to go on. Oh, the other big thing is Tech Ridge with high-priced jobs that are coming into our market every day. Other things that bring demand into our area is lifestyle. How can you beat the lifestyle of southern Utah? There's so many things to do here, from razoring out in the desert to Lake Powell to Zion's. It goes on and on and on. So the demand is just as strong as ever, and it's going to continue to do so. The third factor in real estate is affordability, and that is a problem here in southern Utah. There's so many people that are outpriced in our market. Unfortunately, that's not going to change. With the demand that we have, I just see the prices of homes continually going up. This year, through October of 2024, home values are up about 6%. The median priced home through October is $495,000. That's about a 3% increase over last year. And again, that's going to continue to go up. Builders are building more homes. That's going to hopefully keep the affordability down. More homes on the market, so there's more competition. That will also help. We're coming up with different creative ways. You know, ADUs are coming into play now. So all kinds of different things like that, you know, with twin homes, connected housing, that try to keep more affordable homes coming. So that is going to continue. The last thing that we have is interest rates. Interest rates have, we were up at about 8%. We're now down to about 6.5%. And I do feel like that is going to remain stable throughout 2025. As I've talked to different lenders, and I've also read many articles of experts, they don't really feel like they're going to go down much more than that. One thing that you got to keep in mind as a buyer, I think that the sweet spot that is going to really turn the market is when the market gets to, or the interest rate gets to 5.5%, if it ever gets to 5.5%. Over the last 100 years, about the average interest rate is about 6.5% where we're at now. And I think that's actually a healthy place to be. Unfortunately, with the cost of homes and that interest rate, affordability is a little hard for some people. Unfortunately, that's going to continue. But on the other hand, properties that are selling between $500,000 and $2 million, they're up roughly 10 to 15%, which is showing that there's a group of buyers that are either here or coming into town that are buying up a lot of properties. But if we ever do get to that 5%, watch out. That's when we're going to see multiple offers and values going sky high again. The good news with the interest rates that we have right now, with the added inventory of resold homes, it's put more competition on builders. So builders right now are giving all kinds of incentives still. They're doing rate buy downs. They're giving appliances away. They're doing all kinds of things to get buyers in. And again, you as a buyer, you can go in and get rate buy downs from resale sellers. And so there are creative ways to get interest down to make it more affordable and get your buying power higher. So anyways, that is kind of the state of the market that I see it. So as the summary kind of goes, our inventory is up. It's great for buyers. Interest rates are going to remain level. So there's creative ways that the builders and sellers are coming up with to get your interest rates low. Affordability is a problem, but there's always the ways to get around it. And demand is higher than ever, and I think it's going to continue to be. So if you're looking to get into this market, I have a lot of options to help you, no matter what your situation is. If you're paying cash or you need a loan, I have many different ways to help you get into this market at a price that you can afford. So I look forward to talking to you. If you want to dive into these numbers deeper, or you have any other questions about the market, I'd be more than happy to talk with you. So I look forward to hearing from you. I want everybody to have a happy holiday season that's right around the corner, and happy sales to all of us. Have a good new year.